So, why do we crave closure so badly? Why does our brain cling to the idea that if we just get one more conversation, one more explanation, we'll finally be at peace? It all comes down to cognitive closure, a psychological need to resolve uncertainty. Our brains hate open-ended situations. When someone disappears on us or refuses to explain their actions, our minds go into overdrive trying to make sense of it. We replay conversations, analyze texts like forensic scientists, and even invent explanations just to fill the gaps. The problem? Most of the time, the truth won't satisfy us anyway. Even if you got the why, would it really make you feel better? Would it undo the hurt? Probably not. The need for closure is less about understanding and more about control. We want to believe that if we understand why someone treated us a certain way, we can prevent it from happening again. But real security comes from knowing you'll be okay, no matter what. Not from getting all the answers. Another reason we crave closure, our brains are wired for narrative. We love a good beginning, middle, and end. That's why movies, books, and even reality TV keep us hooked. When a relationship ends with no explanation, it's like watching a movie that suddenly cuts to black before the resolution. No final scene, no epilogue, just pure frustration. Our brains demand an ending, even if we have to make one up ourselves. And let's be honest, closure is often just an excuse to keep the door open when we know we should slam it shut. It's the one last talk before we officially move on. The I just need to know. Before we definitely stop checking their Instagram stories. We tell ourselves we need closure when deep down we just don't want to let go. This is why giving yourself closure is so powerful. When you decide to close the chapter on your own terms, you take back control. You tell your brain, I don't need their words to move on. I choose to move on. And that, my love, is real power. Oh, and let's not forget a crucial psychological trick often used by fearful, avoidant, and dismissive avoidant types. Ghosting as a way to leave the door open. Ever wonder why some people vanish into thin air instead of just saying, hey, this isn't working? It's not just emotional immaturity. It's often a calculated move. By leaving without a clear ending, they maintain control. If they never officially close the door, they can pop back up whenever they want. Maybe they send a casual, hey, how have you been, months later, just to check if you're still emotionally available. Ghosting isn't always about disappearing forever. It's often a breadcrumbing tactic to keep you as an option. And when you recognize that, it becomes so much easier to say, no thanks, I'll be closing this door myself.